Rachel Zegler is desperately asking her 2.5 million Instagram followers for help with her sick dog Lenny.
In an emotional appeal that blurred the lines between celebrity and personal struggle, actress Rachel Zegler turned to her 2.5 million Instagram followers for assistance when her beloved 2-year-old rescue dog, Lenny, became gravely ill.
The actress revealed she's been to multiple vets who've done nothing while her pup suffers from severe stomach issues and won't eat.
Despite visiting multiple veterinarians, she was left without clear answers as her pup suffered from severe stomach issues and an alarming loss of appetite.
If one more vet tells me to just take him home while he's literally spraying all over my apartment, she says she'll lose it.
Zegler, typically known for maintaining a boundary between her public persona and private life, broke the divide out of sheer desperation, recording a raw, tearful message showing her visibly distressed state alongside Lenny's deteriorating condition.
Poor Lenny just turned 2 last month, and Rachel needs solutions before flying across the ocean in days.
The post was a plea for advice, referrals, or any veterinary expertise that could offer solutions before she was scheduled to embark on an overseas press tour, a professional obligation that loomed over her amidst this crisis.
You know that you're my best friend. Oh, okay. Oh, you have a best friend.
The response from the public was immediate, diverse, and intense, as comments poured in offering sympathy, prayers, and, unfortunately, trolling from those quick to dismiss the situation. However, the appeal's impact went far beyond the comments section almost instantly. Social media platforms lit up with conversations dissecting Zegler's situation, with many speculating on her financial status.
Zegler went makeup-free on Monday to take him for a stroll around her neighborhood in New York City.
Tabloid outlets sensationalized the story, publishing unverified claims that Zegler was broke, suggesting she had downsized her apartment and squandered earnings from her breakout role. In West Side Story on luxury expenditures, some bloggers even went as far as sharing blurry financial documents alleging her economic downfall.
I love to document, but it's mostly me taking pictures of my dog and sending them to you.
Amid this media frenzy, Rachel remained focused on Lenny's well-being, refusing to remove the initial post despite her publicist's concerns about fueling rumor mills. Her priority was clear: finding answers for her sick dog, regardless of public opinion.
He's been very good all day, and he also has 2 kids.
See?
I don't. I have a dog. He doesn't care who Aurora is.
Determined not to let speculation overshadow Lenny's health crisis, Rachel doubled down on her efforts, making a direct appeal for virtual consultations from licensed veterinarians via Instagram stories. This bold move underscored both her desperation and her unwillingness to let criticism dictate her course of action.
Zegler was pulling her hair out on Sunday, trying to figure out how to help her 2-year-old miniature golden doodle, who had a loss of appetite and was spewing crazy diarrhea all over her apartment.
The call was answered by Dr. Plea, a board-certified veterinary internist, who offered her expertise free of charge. Dr. Caper's calm professionalism provided Rachel with the clarity she needed, diagnosing Lenny's symptoms as severe gastritis or potential early colitis. She recommended a regimen including a rice water flush, anti-nausea medication, and further diagnostics if conditions persisted.
Little Lenny, named after West Side Story composer Leonard Bernstein, was formally diagnosed with colitis following 3 emergency trips to the vet, and the intravenous medications have certainly helped settle his system.
Yet, while Rachel gained some peace from this development, the wider internet had no intention of quieting down. Commentary channels and influencers seized the opportunity to fan the flames of financial rumor, making Zegler's personal ordeal fodder for online entertainment. TikTok users dissected the cost of Manhattan veterinary care, overlaying charts of Zegler's estimated net worth with satirical commentary.
And get this, all of this is happening just 2 days before she's supposed to fly overseas.
Critics accused her of crowdsourcing help while using a high-end smartphone, painting an image of hypocrisy. Throughout this digital storm, Rachel stayed the course. Her concern for Lenny unwavering, she endured both empathy and backlash, reading through every message in search of potential leads, while the narrative surrounding her spiraled into yet another examination of celebrity wealth and responsibility.
She's stressed, exhausted, and now she's asking fans for help.
As Lenny's condition showed no signs of improvement, Rachel made the difficult decision to transport him to a specialty veterinary clinic in New Jersey. Refusing to wait out the uncertain diagnosis any longer, the clinic performed a comprehensive ultrasound that revealed mild intestinal thickening, confirming suspicions of colitis, a treatable condition that offered the first real sense of hope. Throughout the visit, Rachel maintained her composure under the weight of public scrutiny and flashing cameras, shielding Lenny from the invasive attention of paparazzi as they exited the clinic. Online, the headlines continued to swirl, with speculation about Rachel's financial status overshadowing the genuine concern for her dog's health.
Anything would help, she wrote. Lenny just turned 2 last month. Rachel named him after Leonard Bernstein. Yeah, the West Side Story legend. So if you've got advice or good vibes to send, now's the time.
However, Rachel chose not to dignify the rumors with a response. Instead, she posted a heartfelt update, sharing that Lenny was finally receiving effective treatment. Her focus remained on the progress and well-being of her pup as she consciously resisted engaging with the ongoing media circus. Even as reporters shouted questions about her financial standing, Rachel stood firm, embracing the role of caretaker over celebrity, a decision that resonated deeply with her followers who appreciated her vulnerability and refusal to feed the tabloid machine.
The actress took to her Instagram story Sunday morning, telling her 2.5 million followers that her pup Lenny is in bad state and she's at her wit's end trying to help him.
The saga surrounding Rachel Zegler and her dog Lenny soon evolved from personal crisis to a broader conversation about pet healthcare and celebrity vulnerability. As more people followed the story, discussions emerged about the high cost of veterinary care, the inaccessibility of emergency pet services, and the expectations placed on public figures to appear perpetually affluent and unbothered. Hashtags like #HelpLenny shifted into larger movements such as #Muds and medicine, drawing attention to systemic issues within pet healthcare access. The narrative became a mirror for societal frustrations, with Rachel at the center, unintentionally, sparking debates on everything from middle-class celebrity survival to the invisible cost of pet ownership. Her candid approach in sharing updates, avoiding the defensive stance many celebrities take, helped humanize her in the eyes of the public, creating space for meaningful conversations. Meanwhile, experts, advocates, and pet owners rallied, offering not only sympathy but sharing their own experiences, tips, and resources. This digital coalition, while diverse in tone and intent, transformed Rachel's situation from a tabloid curiosity to a platform for advocacy, something few celebrity stories managed to accomplish in the relentless 24-hour news cycle.
Zegler says she's been to the vet multiple times over the last few days, but her dog is still experiencing bad stomach issues and no appetite.
In an unexpected turn, Lenny's case attracted the attention of Cornell University's College of Veterinary Medicine, which extended an invitation to include him in a groundbreaking study on canine gut microbiomes. The study offered not only comprehensive testing but also year-long follow-ups, providing Rachel with the best scientific care available for Lenny's lingering health issues. This development marked a pivotal shift in the story's trajectory from speculative tabloid drama to a legitimate contribution to veterinary science. Rachel, recognizing the value of this opportunity, immediately accepted and coordinated with Dr. Caper to enroll Lenny. The involvement of such a prestigious institution silenced many of the critics who had doubted the authenticity of her concerns. For once, the discourse shifted towards constructive engagement, with media outlets recalibrating their coverage to focus on the scientific aspects of the story and the importance of pet healthcare research. The collaboration between Zegler and Cornell became emblematic of how celebrity influence, when wielded transparently, can foster real-world change and contribute positively to fields beyond entertainment.
While he's clearly not feeling 100%, Rachel says her dog is still playing and they can't feel any growths in his stomach, so she just doesn't know what's wrong with him.
Despite this new chapter in Lenny's care, Rachel continued to navigate the complexities of her public image and personal life. She penned an op-ed that was published in USA Today, addressing the unpredictability of pet emergencies and advocating for more accessible veterinary care. The piece, heartfelt and sincere, detailed her journey with Lenny and the staggering costs that came with it, shedding light on an issue that resonates with countless pet owners, famous or not. This article not only served as a personal catharsis for Zegler, but also galvanized further support and discussion around the need for reforms in veterinary healthcare. Donations to pet-related nonprofits surged as readers connected with her story and were moved to action. Rachel's ability to pivot from being the subject of ridicule to an advocate for change demonstrated the power of authenticity in shaping public perception, proving that vulnerability, when coupled with purpose, can transform even the harshest criticism into meaningful progress.
Rachel also says if one more vet tells her to just take Lenny home and let him wait out his symptoms while he's in so much discomfort and literally spraying all over her apartment with such urgency, then she's gonna lose it.
Throughout the ordeal, Rachel refused to allow the negative aspects of media coverage to deter her from focusing on Lenny's recovery. Instead, she launched a microgrant initiative aimed at helping pet owners cover emergency veterinary expenses, quietly funding the program herself. This philanthropic effort, though understated, saved numerous pets in its initial quarter, further cementing Rachel's commitment to turning her personal crisis into a platform for broader good. She also began advocating within her industry for humane working conditions that extend to pet owners, ensuring time and resources for pet emergencies would be considered in her contracts. This so-called Lenny provision sparked conversations within Hollywood about the need for more comprehensive support systems, not just for human welfare but for the animals, that often provide emotional stability in the lives of performers and crew members alike. Rachel's journey with Lenny also led to significant personal growth, as she established firm boundaries between her public and private lives. She scheduled regular televet check-ins, invested in top-tier pet insurance, and maintained a detailed health log for Lenny, ensuring that no future emergency would catch her off guard. The spreadsheet she created during the height of Lenny's illness, filled with folk remedies, professional advice, and fan suggestions, became a living documented bridge between anecdotal knowledge and veterinary science. It symbolized her dedication not only to Lenny's health, but to learning from the experience and staying prepared for whatever challenges might arise in the future. These practices provided Rachel with peace of mind, allowing her to re-engage with her career without the looming fear of unforeseen pet emergencies derailing her life. As Lenny's health improved and the media frenzy subsided, Rachel's story became a rare example of a celebrity crisis evolving into something more lasting and impactful. The final stages of Lenny's recovery coincided with Rachel's return to public appearances and press tours, where she openly discussed the experience, reframing it as a lesson in vulnerability, community, and resilience. In interviews, she shared that while the ordeal had been exhausting, it also revealed the scaffolding of support that exists both among loved ones and strangers. When one dares to ask for help, her message resonated across social platforms, inspiring others to speak openly about their own challenges and to seek assistance without shame. Rachel's journey with Lenny not only reshaped public conversations about pet healthcare and celebrity vulnerability, but also left an indelible mark on her personal and professional life. The experience culminated in a one-woman cabaret that explored themes of love, resilience, and the tension between privacy and public life. Receiving critical acclaim for its honesty and emotional depth, the production became a space where Rachel could process and share her story on her terms, further transforming a painful chapter into an empowering narrative. Through this process, Rachel demonstrated that transparency and vulnerability could coexist with strength and resolve, offering a roadmap for others navigating similar storms. Ultimately, Rachel Zegler's decision to share Lenny's health crisis publicly defied the typical tabloid arc of scandal and downfall. Instead, it became a story of compassion, advocacy, and transformation. Her willingness to be vulnerable in the face of public scrutiny opened doors for meaningful dialogue around pet healthcare, reshaped industry practices, and, most importantly, helped save her beloved Lenny as the story evolved. So, did Rachel's role not just as an actress, but as an advocate and a symbol of resilience. She turned a moment of personal panic into a broader movement for change, showing that even in the most cynical of times, empathy can multiply faster than rumor.